Hej TikTok. En tonåring har blivit skjuten vid Trångsundsskolan i Huddinge söder om Stockholm. Brottet ska ha skett inne på en skoltoalett enligt Aftonbladet.
Jag pratade med 2 stycken elever innan som ville vara anonyma och som sa att de känner sig chockade över det som har hänt.
Larmet kom 8:30 på onsdagsmorgonen. En person har gripits misstänkt för mordförsök. Den drabbade tonåringen var vaken och talbar när polisen kom till platsen och har förts med ambulans till sjukhus. Följ händelseutvecklingen på Expressen.se.
A teenager was shot inside the school in Stockholm, Sweden. So you guys, this incident happened earlier today around 7:30 in the morning. And what makes the matter worse is that this is a teenage that was shot by another teenage. So this is a school that is based in the southern of Stockholm, and the students are actually from 7 years to 15 years old. So they are not even 18 years old. So what happened, according to the news, what I have read and to the report that the school was saying, is that it seemed that these two students have problems. They had like conflicts before, which were actually resolved, right? But now today it happened that around 7:30 a.m. one of the students was shot inside a toilet. And this is a school of over 700 students. Guys, recently it's been massive shootings everywhere, especially in Stockholm. And to make the matter worse is that the people that are involved in the crimes are teenagers. Teenagers as from the age of 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And if they are older than 18, it's between 20, 21. You guys, it's getting so serious that parents are so worried right now, because now the shooting are extending to schools. So it's no longer the issue, oh, the kids should not be out late in the night. You need to talk to your children to know where they are at certain times, as you don't know when this thing can happen. But now, this is now extending to the school. The violence is now going inside the school. And now, to make the matter worse, in primary schools. So, fortunately, the victim is not dead, as for the news we are receiving right now. And when the police came, he was able to talk, and he was actually carried by an ambulance to the hospital. But this is really shocking. You can imagine how devastating it is, how the other student will be so worried, because even like, can you imagine a school of 700 students, and now shooting happened? Like, it's gonna, everything will change. This school can no longer remain the same. I know the students are worried, the teachers are worried, everyone in the neighborhood is also worried, and I wouldn't be surprised if the parents and people start moving out from that school. And this is getting so crazy, guys. And recently there has been a lot of debates, and Sweden has actually increased the number of police working, them introducing more police to be out there working. But for me, I don't think that is the problem. My major concern is how these students are getting, or these young children are getting, guns. Where are they getting weapons from? Sweden should start checking on how do these weapons get in the hand of the young people. It's getting so crazy, guys, and it's so worrisome that children that have basically everything, because in this country, children has basically everything. They go to school free, they have internet, they have telephone, they can study whatever they want to be. You can become whatever you want to be in Sweden, but still there's something really wrong with the kids. I don't know if it's about mental health, or what is the problem? What is really disturbing these children? Like, what type of problem are they facing that most of them are now choosing to enter gang criminals, to be in violence? And the thing is, like, they have this unforgiving spirit that the moment that these children have misunderstanding, the next thing that comes into their mind is killing. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know, because as they say that these kids had some misunderstanding from the beginning, but then this was resolved, and now all of a sudden maybe they might have another problem, and now they decided to shoot each other. Anyway, what I've been reading, because guys, there has been a lot of shooting. When I tell you there are a lot of shooting, it could happen that in a small city, maybe 7 to 12 shooting in a week. I'm not exaggerating. Even bombs and everything, like name it. And like I told you, it's young people doing it. I know a lot of them are being used by gang criminals, and majorly they pay these small kids, they give them weapons and they tell them to go and shoot somebody, and most of them misunderstanding, it's either drugs, money, like there's nothing else. So when they have this misunderstanding, the only thing they think of is just kill each other, and that's it. Yeah, I think the Swedish government really need to sit down and deal with the root of the problem. And basically in Sweden, it's the teachers don't really have so much power, and then the parents don't have so much power as well. Like you can talk to your child, but the moment you as a parent seems that maybe you are being too much, it's you are being considered maybe too violent for your child. So there has to be a balance between what a teacher can do and what a parent can do. But they always say that it's the parents to take care of their children, but the school too needs some certain type of authority, because these kids, before any crime happens, they always discuss with each other with their mobile phones. And this has been another debate and discussion, that why is it that kids are even allowed to have telephones, mobile phones in the school? These kids are supposed to be learning, so basically they're not supposed to be having their telephone all the times. I don't know if that is the problem. You guys, I'm just trying to think that as much as Sweden is trying to fight these gang criminals, to make everywhere safe, if they don't find out the root of the problem, then it's really going to be so hard to finish these gang criminals. If they don't find out the problem of the youth, what is really disturbing these kids, why is it that children that have basically everything, and when I say everything, I mean these children have everything. In Sweden, children don't pay school fees. School is free. 24 hours electricity, you eat in the school, books are provided, pants are provided, and this is because we pay high taxes. And kids actually get free laptops. Yeah, so the parents don't have to be thinking that, okay, I need to get a laptop for my kid. No, all those items are provided, right? But why is it that the same children that have everything on a platter of gold are ending up to become criminals, to become nothing in the future? So it's really worrisome, because now who is going to take care of the country when the old people are gone? Because now most of these young people, especially the guys, the problem is like our young men are becoming something else. The ladies, of course, there are some petty crimes, not petty, of course, there has been also big crime, murder cases that are committed by women, but it's not really as much as the boy child. So the boy child in Sweden really need to be checked, and they need to check what is the problem. Is it the mental health? Is it the school system? Like there's something need to be changed, because it's not enough that Sweden is training more police and providing more security, that the security is just to already help when incident have happened. But the solution is to look what is really causing all this problem. They need to go to the roots of the problem, not going for the leaves. So anyway, guys, and then the most painful thing is that even all these criminals, I'm not saying that the Swedish people or the Swedish children, like original Swedish children, are not doing crimes, but the number of crime is actually by foreign kids. So is it a cultural problem? Is it that the children are not able to adapt to the Swedish system? But that doesn't even make sense, because these kids most of them are born and raised in Sweden. So the Swedish school system need to be checked. Yeah, they need to sit down and maybe rewrite the rules and the regulation in the school that will be able to help these students, you know, to become better people, to avoid criminal and all those things. But if you look on the other side, that's why I'm saying that this issue is very complex, and I'm not really able to get what could be the problem, because at the end of the day, when the school closes, I think from the age of 16, the students can actually go to work and start working. But the moment they are at a certain age, they have so much freedom, they don't have chores to do. You know, everything is just so easy in Sweden. Is it idleness? Because idleness can also be another problem, that the kids have so much free time that they don't really know what they're supposed to do with the time. Yeah, because if I compare the school system in Sweden, it's more soft. The kids don't have so much homework as other, you know, countries. Could that be the problem? You know, so I think we as a country, Sweden, we need to sit down and really analyze the root of the problem. Why is it that young people are choosing to become criminals? What is the force against these shootings every single day? Even the neighboring countries are coming to the aid. Like the Scandinavian police are now working hand in hand to combat this gang criminality. So you guys, I don't know what you think about the whole situation. If you have your own input of what exactly is the problem and how should Sweden go about these gang criminals? What is it that is causing the youth to be what they are not supposed to be? Anyway, guys, that's my own input. Let me know at the comment section, and I see you in my next video. Bye for now.